Hey there, Sag. It's Jen here. Thanks for joining me. I'm doing your reading. I'm doing your reading, obviously. This is a timeless reading for Sagittarius, or really anyone who finds it. You may have Sag in your chart. You may be dealing with Sag. You may be dealing with a Sagittarian type energy with things where your Jupiter is at in your chart, the ninth house potentially. Um, really, it's kind of arbitrary, I think, even breaking it down to signs, because, um, we need to keep our minds open and not try to make something fit into a box. Okay, anyway, let's move along. So we have the Star. This is a newer deck to me. I like it quite a bit. I just think the printing came out maybe a little darker than they meant, but this is beautiful, not this one. I love this card. So, stargazing. Interesting timing with the, oh God, is it James Webb telescope coming out and being able to see so much further. So, I think kind of what I was talking about, there are no coincidences. We don't want to narrow ourselves into a box. to And we can do this to ourselves. Society can do this to us. Um, and to really make sure that you're broadening your perspective, you're dreaming big, you're thinking on a global or even universal level. So maybe you're being very philosophical. That's very Sagittarius, the ninth house. What are we doing here? Religion, spirituality, the higher mind. Maybe you're going to college, going back to college, getting an advanced degree, or just um, embarking on your spiritual journey or a spiritual journey. I feel like I went through this a while ago, where well, lots of self-help books. And then I started really realizing what it meant to let go and to put things in perspective. Whew. Okay, I'm going to start crying because that just hit me. This is a card of healing. Um, and being hopeful and looking forward to things. So if you'd been going through a darker time, which often spurs our spiritual development, right? I'm so grateful for a couple of events that at the time, one was a breakup, and it wasn't even a super long relationship, but the events, it hit me and put sent me in a spiral like I had never been to. And interesting, it coincided with my Saturn return, which I didn't even realize at the time. I wasn't, I mean, I knew the sun sign of astrology and a little bit about the generalization of the signs, but nothing. I still don't know a whole lot about astrology, but I know a lot more than I did then. And so some of you may be having your Saturn return. The lessons and the wisdom that is gained through kind of getting knocked on your ass, whether you deserved it or not. And I think the first step is forgiving yourself and being kinder to yourself. And it just makes you more accepting and less reactive and triggered, and releasing of trauma, and just letting go of control. Somehow I think it's all about letting go. Ooh, the world. So we have the world and the stars. That is kind of um, reinforcing that higher perspective, that time that we're in when you find this. the world is, when we look back on our lives, we categorize things. We put things, there's like the phase when I was going to school, the phase when I was, I almost said sleeping with that person, which is interesting that I would say that instead of dating, like with that person. So I don't know if you've been in like a friends with benefits or that's coming up or something like that, but that was just interesting that I used that language. When you lived here, when you were in high school, when you were at that job, when you were hanging out with those people, there's a million different ways. So something about that is wrapping up, and you're embarking on a new phase of your life. So things will be shifting here for you. And I feel like in a very positive way. Like, look at that, the star in the world. Fuck me, this this came out, dropped out when I was shuffling, and I put it back, and I'd just been watching because I watch other readers saying a Sagittarius can't get away from this Three of Swords. So healing does come after that. This is what I was just talking about, that sometimes going through something that really knocks you on your ass. The Three of Swords will knock you on your ass. Now, it's not the Tower. Excuse me. Watch, this is the Tower. Nothing will happen. I was going to say I'll shit myself. What is that? There was some... Oh, it's from Miranda. Do you ever watch the show Miranda? If you just want some really lighthearted fun, find the show Miranda with Miranda Hart. It is hysterical. But that was in one episode. But this is, this could be just, getting passed over for promotion. Although I feel like if that happens, you're going to get something even better. I feel there's something very magical awaiting us. Or, a relationship didn't work out. And I think in the past, you're going to look back on that phase, right? And say, thank God that happened. Because I learned so much, and I wouldn't have wanted to be with that person in that situation, in that job. I'm glad that house fell through. It's being able to, in the moment, have that acceptance and appreciation for things will work out even when you're not sure how or feeling like they actually will. I love the Eight of Wands. See, and once you let go and have that acceptance, the universe just starts, the opportunities and your whole world opens up, and all these new messages and possibilities, that's the word I want, opportunities, just come rushing in. The sunflowers are reminding me of Leo. I don't think of this as a Leo card because it's the fixed sign, and I'm saying because of the sunflower and the sun card, but this is just lots of communication. Maybe you're ready to start dating again. And once you sort of open up to that, oh my God, like, I'm in quite the mood. If you just have dick flying at you is what I wanted to say. If you're into that. If not, don't take it too literally. Okay. I kind of want to pull more cards of that deck, but let's pull a few more cards and see if we can, I don't know, get some more, maybe a new message or expand upon this message. This is the Modern Love Tarot, my newest deck. I like it. I like it quite a bit. I get a little bored with the, I don't know. I like some of the more modern decks, the more colorful decks. Queen of Wands. So we're really feeling in our energy, in ourselves, feeling, that's not the right phrase. What's the right phrase? Yeah, we're just feeling good about ourselves. We have energy and we have passion. inspired. That star card is about, being inspired. One more. There we go. What's on the bottom? Look at, I just got the card off the bottom, but then I saw the release card, the death card, let go. Let's read what. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for opportunities, time to move on. Exactly. And yes, you can't quite see it. I think intuitively know it's coming, and we're a little apprehensive about it because we're like, oh, remember the Three of Swords happened, the Three of Swords happened, danger, danger, Will Robinson. But it doesn't mean it's, to quote Beard from Ted Lasso, because I'm obsessed with Ted Lasso, every situation's a different situation. Every new person is a new person. We can't apply what's happened in the past to the future because it's different. Unless you're trying to go back to the same person. Trust your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. And that's that spiritual growth I think we went through from that Three of Swords. But we're really stepping into our power. Oh, there we go. I'm getting some of us as a Sagittarian may get a promotion. That'd be nice. Or into leadership positions. I'm getting entrepreneurial pursuits. If you have like a business you're trying to grow. Wow. Oh, Six of Swords. So I thought it was the Six of Wands for a second, but I'm still happy with the Six of Swords. This is moving on. This is, it can be literally moving from like a toxic situation to something calmer, but this can also metaphorically be letting go, like not worrying and overthinking things and releasing that. Release, right? We had release. I should just put that out. Releasing things and just moving ahead and trusting and thinking, well, it will work out how it works out and it will be okay. I have to trust the universe because I can't control it anyway. Positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from troubled times, travel or relocation. So that goes along with that phase of life, a different phase. You could be moving. A Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's this. This is something that makes you super happy, but there's an offer here that it's going to elicit a very positive emotional response. Now, it could be a job offer, like a dream job, but this is more likely to be a romantic offer coming in. And with the Three of Swords, it's like, don't be open to it. Every person is a new person. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious, falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet. Yeah, that's definitely a being swept off your feet card. 100. Oh, I hate that phrase. Absolutely. The need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And that could be a positive. So there is the not caution, but the reminder to, stay grounded, to keep things in perspective is the way I'm reading that. While there's this transition and these new things happening, make sure to still take time for yourself to keep things in a bigger perspective, to continue taking care of yourself and keeping your energy calm and clean and separate in a way. I mean, you're going to have a new emotional cord attached to this person, right? But you can still maintain, there's still, your separate self, you both are your own people. And then you do blur energy, but you still maintain your own root things. Yeah, I guess what I'm getting is I think the caution is, and it doesn't mean if you do this, something's going to happen. But it's just like maybe you've given way too much of yourself in relationships in the past, and sort of, we are a mutable sign, morphed or assimilated or just kind of melted into the other person's life. And this is saying, kind of like meet in the middle. Don't go all the way to their side. It's just to me a gentle reminder, um, that you maintain your own identity. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but so that's your reading. Thank you, Sag, so much for watching. If you would like, share, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.